For almost 26 years.
Oh my.
Started at the tender age of 2.
I did.
You did, Angel.
Well, 3.5. Somewhere
Good
in
to
there.
have you back.
So it's great to be here with you.
Well, I can remember
tonight.
being here, a brand new host, almost 26 years ago, and remember seeing you and your husband unloading wreaths.
Yep.
Because the first show you ever did on QVC was decorating with wreaths,
That's
I think.
right. Yes.
I remember
Good memory.
that. Well, I just have this, and you were so kind to me, and you didn't know me from Adam. And you came up and introduced yourself, and we've been great buddies ever since. So nice to have you here.
Thank you, David.
This is
Always a
something that
pleasure.
Valerie created and featured last year in our Christmas program, and we had it in David's Great Big Christmas.
We did.
And I was so thrilled about this because this is the 3-piece Holy Family. And we get so many requests for beautiful decorations such as this, because for so many of our friends who watch our show, this is the reason for the season.
It absolutely is, and I love that so many of you want to integrate that reason into your holiday decorating.
And it's just
and
lovely.
This set is so beautiful. It's really, it's a wonderful size, David. I love it that because of the size, it will work underneath the tree well. It'll work on the hearth, near your fireplace.
And I like that it's not so small that you can't appreciate the detail. Many times when you see a nativity or a creche, you'll see the figurines are very, very small, and it's hard sometimes to see the detail, the expression, all of it. So when we make them in a larger scale, you really appreciate that so much more.
I look at Joseph's beard and his face, and you even see the little wrinkling in his brow. May I just say, not all faces are done well.
No.
But what we want to make sure we do is bring you faces that are beautifully done. Mary kneeling next to baby Jesus, who is a separate. I love that they're all 3 pieces are separate, so you can position them the way you want to. And look at that! Oh, look at that sweet little baby and those rosy cheeks. Now, Joseph's lantern. Let me just show you. You open it just by twisting the bottom here, and then you're going to provide a little votive tea light. And this is from Candle Impressions.
Now, these are coming up later in the show, and you get a whole box of them.
You do.
But we thought it would be really sweet to pop one of these inside. Do understand they are not included with your Holy Family display, but it will hold an average standard size tea light beautifully. Either one that you light or one that is...
Actually, they're going to. We're going to recommend that you use
not real flame.
Not real flame.
Not real flame. Okay.
Because of the size of the lantern, we're going to recommend that you just use flameless, just like these Candle Impressions. In fact, if you want to do everything in one purchase, let me just share. The Candle Impressions number is H220140, and can I just say...
It's actually on the screen right now.
It's 20 candles. It's 10 votives and 10...
Look what you get.
10 votives and 10 tea lights, and the tea light is the perfect size for Joseph's lantern. The perfect size.
The Holy Family display comes in 2 colorways. The one closest to you, Valerie, is called Traditional.
Yes.
And the one closest to me is called Ivory.
Ivory. And I love that the ivory has really beautiful silver accents, so it has more of a champagne tone to it, mixing of those warmer tones and the silver. And the one that we're calling Traditional, I mean, look at Joseph's robe. I'm going to turn it, I want you to see the way the fabric flows and the beautiful brocade effect created on his sleeves and around his neck and collar. Just beautiful details here, his sash, his sandals, and the same for Mary. And the same for baby Jesus, the beautiful gold scroll work around his little manger cloth there. And look at how Mary, again, kneeling, her hands in prayer, just in awe at what God has done.
And just absolutely beautiful. The babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying. You'll find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. So that's what we read in the book of Luke. This is so incredible. Don't miss on these. Miss out on these. Let me tell you, 19 inches.
For
is
Joseph?
The height of Joseph, exactly. 19 inches, I believe. Wait a minute. Yeah, 19 inches is Joseph. 6.5 inches high is the Christ child, and then in between there is Mary. So just beautifully done. 5 easy payments of $19.96. Valerie shows you under the Christmas tree.
I love this. I love being able to put, I mean, the greatest gift that has ever been given is God's gift to us in Jesus Christ. And I love that this is the real gift beneath our tree. And yes, there are other presents scattered behind, but when we do talk about the reason for the season and dressing our home to really reflect what we're celebrating, the birth of Christ, this is essential.
And this traditional choice is now last call. We're now last call in the traditional. Allie, I know a lot of our friends had been asking for the Holy Family and asking for nativity scenes. We're looking to do more of these in the coming year. Sharon Hamby-Roby all wrapped up in her throws, coming up here shortly.
Hey,
You stay
Sharon.
warm, darling. All right, Miss Sharon is over there all wrapped up in her Berkshire throw.
And David, I love this. I mean, this could be the sideboard in your dining room. This could be a sofa table, a console, an entryway. Merely our fresh balsam garland behind with those sweet little bows turned and kind of almost enrobing it with those beautiful fresh balsam greens. But this beautiful neutral choice, those of you that wanting to do those neutral tones in your home, this is the perfect choice.
Well, and this is the ivory. The more popular of the two choices is the traditional. We're going to walk back this way. I'm told that my microphone is having a little bit of a reception issue, so I'm going to try to step a little closer this way. Maybe that'll help.
Surely.
But it's important to know that this is, after you, my darling.
Thank you.
So this is an opportunity for you to pick this up in both color combinations. This is the ivory, and this is the traditional. That traditional is very, very limited now. Please don't wait on this. This is 5 easy payments. Remember, there is no tea light included, but there is room for one. You just unscrew the bottom of the lantern and you pop a little flameless tea light right inside.
Right here. I'll just twist it until it releases. There we go. And this little candle impression tea light is the perfect size.
Okay, I've got an update for you. Over 1,000 of these are gone. If you want the ivory choice, I have fewer than 350 to go around. If you want the traditional, 4 dozen, all I have left. And I don't believe we have plans to bring these back in, is that correct?
There is no reorder this year.
There's no reorder this year.
This year.
I know that Valerie and I are going to be working on some things hopefully for the coming year. And not only on her line, but perhaps we can do some things in David's Big Christmas.
We'd love that.
Or David's Holliers, because, you know, this is regular size, and then the other one is the big show. But this is going to be an opportunity for you to really get something that I know so many of you have been asking for, so many of you are looking for this holiday season. Let's be very frank. Something that is depicted this way is not always available in a standard department store.
No.
We don't see it very often.
No.
So this is your opportunity to pick it up, but let me update you.
Really special.
Traditional just sold out. And only 200 now left. Wow. We're now last call in the ivory. Sold out of traditional. Ivory is all that remains. Please remember that little lantern does not come with a tea light, but we have the tea lights coming up.
You do.
In just a few minutes, you get tea lights and votives, and we're going to tell you all about those in short order. Miss Valerie.
Thank you,
Angel.
Always
good to see you.
Such a pleasure to be with you.
You are an angel. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
All right. Say, Allie's going to